are there any circumstances from the automatic titling of a friend based upon limited exposure to our space? Okay. So I think this reader probably was asking the consequences for titling people friend before we truly get the opportunity to experience them. And one of the things that I said before is the butter pecan and the chocolate ice cream. And I like butter pecan ice cream. And if my friend or my coworker or my partner or my intimate person, people, my family, if they don't like butter pecan ice cream, the differences start there, right? Now, but I decided to title them friend because they like butter pecan ice cream. If somebody in the group does, oh yeah, that's my friend. We have a commonality. Now, a lot of times that commonality is as far as it goes. It's not the experience of that individual through their, I'm not going to say daily routines and things they do, but their inner person, their essence. A lot of times we don't get to experience that until we truly need something or we're ignored, right? And then we voice out our desire or request. So yes, it could be a lot of consequences in that. I would tell you what, imagine this situation. Imagine that you have a friend, you've titled them friend, and they're just friends. There's no intimacy, no working, co-worker, nope, just friends. Hey, somebody that you've known for a lot of years and you talk a lot and had some amazing lunches and blast and, was part of the company, etc. Friend. But you never had any deep interaction to see if they lived up to the title of friend or not, if they really had the capability to be friends, as defined, friend, being there, shoulder to lean on, listening ear. I need to move a couch, got it, on my way. I need, $2, got it, here you go, friend, no problem. The definition. Without judgment, without bias. Now, just imagine this situation happen. Say you've been friends with someone for 10, 15 years, and you need to get them to take you somewhere. And they say, okay. They take you halfway there, and then something else comes up, and they have to drop you off where you sit. So they can't even take you back home. Let that sink for a hot second. I pause. Now, with that, you're stuck somewhere having to get yourself back to where you originally was or were, but that person has the title of friend on their chest that you gave them years ago. So the consequences is, did they earn that title of friend, or was it just automatically given because that's what we've been conditioned to believe? Hey, if this person has this one thing, label them friend. Okay. And somebody might have 50 friends, 10 friends, 12 friends, 5 friends, but they labeled them friends, but they've never had to see if their friend is a friend. So the assumption is, yep, they can do everything involved in a friend. That's why I gave them the title until they don't. And that consequence is discovering that you should have kept that title to yourself and been your own best resource. Yep, you know what? They say, man, that's probably kind of mean. You don't want friends? Of course. But just titling somebody friend with limited interaction, that's kind of risky. As you know, that person that was dropped off at the store or wherever they got dropped off at had to realize after 10 or 15 years, like, whoa, that's actually not a friend. Yep. You're just another human being. They got their own priorities in their life to attend to, and you're not really part of that. No matter what situation you're in, as I said before, you didn't even get to the point, or that person didn't even get to the point in the example to where they were supposed to be taken to. So halfway, they got dropped off and left by their friend. So yes, I would say there are consequences. Now, the other consequence is that, you and this person are just lined up. Man, it doesn't take much, and you communicate the same way. You got the same drive. It might not be the same goal, but the same drive is possible. The same understanding, the awareness, communicating with yourself, realizing that you're your best resource, researching, doing things, creating. Yes. That person probably they could be related or titled as friend, or they could be titled as trusted agent. I know that sounds official, but trusted agent means somebody that you can go to that hadn't made their friend. And guess what happens? Anything you need or do, they're available. Anything you don't need, they still available because they advise and they pay attention to you. You don't have to be a friend to do that. You can be a trusted agent and you know that person is present in your space. Okay, question 2. Why is it important to have, I apologize. Why is it important that we leave a legacy for the next generation? Okay, so I would say first, what is a legacy? I think, to me, a legacy is leaving something that a person can use all their life. It doesn't deteriorate. If I leave $50 million and they don't know how to keep recreating the business, I didn't leave a legacy. I left a money source. But if I left money, I left a business and I taught them how to do it, and I made sure I mentored and guided them on how to replicate it in any situation, I'm leaving a legacy, because 9 times out of 10, they are going to teach the people close to their space the same thing. But one of the things that a legacy does is you make sure they have the same mindset and the goals that you line up with. And automatically you're already making sure they know how to teach the next generation how to do this. And you set that up like that. So it's kind of a self-licking ice cream cone. Legacy is that. That's a legacy. That's a legacy. Another legacy is writing a book. It's there forever. Anybody can grab it, touch it, smell it, feel it, read it, and pass it on. You have created something tangible that can be used to help guide. Legacy. I think the media, I think society says legacy means you're above everybody. Your voice is loudest. You're a sports legend. You're a, political legend. You are a business legend. And that's what legacy means. Man, legacy can mean showing somebody how to love somebody else and making sure they love that person that way. Friend, family, or loved ones. Have a passion for what they do. Love what they do that's not driven in gain, self-gain, legacy, because you see them replicate that. That's something somebody can hold on to. It's better than just saying somebody said. No, you show them how to do it and how to do it where it's replicated in good. That's what we owe the next generation. That's what we owe the current generation, and the future generation, because of cultural conditioning didn't just start. Cultural conditioning did not just start. It's been going since the beginning of time. Like, hey, caveman gave somebody a bat or a club. Use this club for that. That person told the next person, use this club for that. They never thought that club could be used for something else, or never thought it was another method instead of a club, use something else and get the same job done. It's been sent for generations, a millennia, thousands of years, millions of years. So I would ask you to create a legacy that can be followed without hearsay, that's tangible, that somebody can touch, that somebody can tap into, so they can be their own best resource, meaning truth, meaning endurance, meaning research, meaning enlightenment, finding out, not just following. You're creating legacies when you do those type things. Okay, question 3. What is the distinction between automatic and voluntary actions when we make our decisions? Okay, this is in the book. Um, think about when we're setting the table, the plate. Usually we automatically put knife, spoon, fork, napkin. Even if we're eating soup. Hey, that is right there. That's an auto action that we've been taught, that's imprinted in our mind or conditioned to do. Auto action. Now, some people have auto actions of just joy in their life. So one of the things they do when they make a decision, man, they making it from a kumbaya manner, like with love, with giving, with honor. They're giving it to them like, oh yeah, auto action. They go to that because it's not a focus on pain. It's not a focus on negativity. It's a focus on positivity. Auto action. And some people, they go to negativity. They go to pain. They go to being insecure with themselves. They go to confusion. It's an auto action and they do it. And that brings doubt in decision making. That brings it to where you don't make a decision, you just leave it. That goes to an auto action could be one of the things you have in your space, people that are just like them. No matter what, now it could be a good, you have people that's good in your space. Auto action, you go around people that's good come around you. It's magnetic. Or the other part is confusion. Some people thrive in confusion, just like some people thrive in good space. Those are auto actions that we do. And a lot of times when we make a decision to do something, we automatically tap into that source. No matter how long ago it's been, we tap into that source to make a decision right now in our present if it was 10 years ago. And that kind of may keep us stuck or repeating a cycle or a loop, good or bad. A good loop, hey man, always glowing. Yay. Hey man, always gloomy. Right? Auto actions. So that's what I think. I don't think I was being too vague. I think I was kind of being to the point of think about if we're in one of those areas in the decisions we make based on our ecosystem we're in, that we create. What decisions do we make automatically? So